Okay, so I wanted to try to help you fix some of these problems that you're having. So I'm going to go through a little bit of the items on your page and see if I can help you figure out some things. Okay, the first one, the reason the footer isn't responding is because you have div ID equals footer, and it's a simple typo. You just forgot to put the quotes around it. So now that it has quotes around it, I can go into my footer over here. Right? I'm going to footer. And then what I always do to make sure that it's working and that it's connected, because if it's not connected, nothing's going to happen, right? So I always put a color in it to make sure that it's connected. You can get rid of a color later, but the only way to know that you're actually selecting the right thing is to put a background color in it. So I can go down, I can see, okay, now my footer, it's actually working. It's down here, it's green. So that's the way you fix the footer, is simply by putting in quotes over here. Now the way you fix that top box, your logo box, not your logo box, your header box, is you're calling it header. Header is not actually a tag. What you wanted to write was div ID equals quotes header, right? And then you did it correctly down here. You actually gave me a slash div. You gave me a slash header too, so I'm going to get rid of the slash header. But you gave me a slash div, and now that one should work as well. So let's go ahead and let's look at the header. Oh, you didn't select it. That's one of the things in here. So let's select it down here. Instead of putting header, because it's a div now and has an ID, it's now pound header. And again, the only way to know if it actually works is to give it a background color. So yours has a background color. So let's see if it actually took the background color. Okay, so this is it over here. It doesn't look like it actually took the background color, so we're going to figure out why that is in a minute. Now, there are a couple issues in your code. Okay, one issue is, well, there's a couple. Right here, up at the top, you have this style type equals text CSS. No caret should ever go in. No caret text should ever go in your CSS. So you want to get rid of that, and you have it again down here. You have your slash style. So those are actually meant for HTML, and you actually don't need them. So you're fine. Let's get rid of them. Another issue is if we go down here, if you look in your promo code, there's actually another bracket here. It looks like you were trying to do P, right? Your P's. So if that's the case, then you need to make sure you put the closing bracket first on promo, and then here you have your P tag selected. One other issue is there's an extra curly bracket right here, right above body. So that should fix some of the issues that you're having. Let's go back and see those couple little things. Right, your paragraphs should actually occur now, and all your different boxes should now be on the page. Also, your type should work. So now, if we go back to your source code, not all your type is in there. You have the Ubuntu and we have the Open Sans. So both of those should work because you have that in here. I think the Open Sans is maybe working, but maybe not the Ubuntu. Let's look. Let's look really quickly. Let me see. Do you have any P's in here? They have comfort. Okay, so let's look at comfort. Yeah, so I'm not sure. That doesn't look like Ubuntu. So this does, if you look up here in logo, let's go back to logo. Okay, in logo, it looks like you have, where was logo? Yeah, it looks like logo took the Open Sans. I'm not sure why I do know why some of the other ones are not taking the Open Sans or the Ubuntu. One reason is in a couple of your pieces, like in the body, you have both the font family being Verdana, but then you also have the font family being Open Sans. So if you have it marked twice, it's not going to do it. It's going to be like, well, which one do you want? Do you want Open Sans or do you want Verdana? So let's see. Now when I preview it, okay, so I think, let's see, possibly some of the pieces are now Open Sans. I'm not sure. Let's see the other one. Let's see about let's put Ubuntu in here. It's not working. Wait one sec. I will come back and I will do another one to figure out. I got to figure out why your fonts aren't working.